high on cocaine for the first time in my short 22 years old. Living with sin, and I'm not sure if I want to come down. So I say, baby, I cannot relate to living among mountains in Washington State. And we stared at the water as the moon shone on the Sound. So she said, baby, what can I do to make your life easier for you? And I said, take me east through the mountains, past the river, on Highway 2. I saw it and I shivered. On Highway 2, I saw it and I shivered. I saw the flatlands. Oh, I saw the flatlands. 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 So we danced in the sweet grass and we raised our hands, and I said, pretty, pretty baby, do you understand? Can you see, can you feel where I'm at? And she said, David,
not really no, but it doesn't matter. Although I can see you're happy when everything is so flat.
So I took her in my arms and we looked at the night. I said, where else do you see so much light? Stand and feel exactly where you are. Where else do you get so many stars? Where else do you get so many stars? Out on the flatlands. Oh, out on the flatlands. On the flatlands. On the flatlands, on the flatlands, on the flatlands, on the flatlands. So we leaned against the car and I stroked her hair and I said we should have a love affair. And she said, David, oh, there's something you should know. I grew up in these mountains of green, and I have traveled all their rushing streams. And even though I love you, I could never go. So I said, baby, that's okay. I will build a house on the air someday, of some magical and great mountain range. And like we do when we think and speak, I will live our lives where the mountains meet. I will live our lives where the mountains meet. Out on the flatlands, 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 on the